Mic test 1 2 3. Mic test 1 2 3. I think I might have the audio fixed, guys. Let's hope we have the audio fixed. If you're watching and you can hear me, let me know. I am going to bring it up on my phone real quick. Have a listen for myself. Thomas, thank you. I do want to have a listen though. I spent a lot of time yesterday. I even think I figured out my recording settings, which means I actually have video footage that I can record now that's worth wasting excuse me, worth wasting time in editing, so I might be able to add some extra stuff to the channel. But as I was doing the recording sessions and hearing what you guys have been hearing, and I did a test stream for about, I don't know, 2 minutes, listened to that playback, and I was very unhappy with the audio, and I'm kind of bummed that nobody has said anything to me. So I want to hear this real quick on my end, as soon as I can untangle my earbuds to my phone, so I can know if anything needs to be changed. Give me one moment. Alright, not too shabby. Could use a little work, but at least now people can hear me. And I do need to be careful not to get too close to this thing now, because I am peaking a little bit. Not sure if I can adjust that slightly on the fly. I'm peaking a little bit though. Let's see, what's my noise gate, my gain? My gain's at 30. Let's try 25. Mic test 1 2 3. Mic test 1 2 3. I think that's about where we really want it. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, so yesterday we did a bunch of harvesting on oat for harvesting on oat. Listen to me. Field 21 we did oat, which we stored in our silo for our horses. We're going to be using a loading wagon to pick up the straw in that field. 22 had wheat in it, in which we were selling because we have no need for the wheat. Got that finished up. Have the last load to go and sell. We're going to have to pick up a plow today. I was planning on just getting stuff cultivated up and planted. This particular section, we're going to mow it, and then we're going to plow all of the new grass field up because it all needs to be plowed. And we're going to go through and fertilize and plant fresh grass. This is where we're going to be doing our hay, and our silage bales if we end up getting into that. And I didn't realize that field 23 needed to be plowed, or I wouldn't have cultivated that yesterday. I'm kind of annoyed that I wasted my time there. And field 21 needs lime. So we need to get these fields into a position where we can plant. Field 25 is the only field that we've got right now. However, when I was cultivating that yesterday, with this being the outer edge of the map, which is where our property line is, you can't go past where this gray line is, which is equivalent to where the telephone poles are in the field. It's just a dead wall, and that's making it very hard to get the edges here for cultivating, planting. I don't want to have to deal with it. And we're going to have this issue all the way down through here. And this area here, to be honest, is quite short. I do want to have some sort of expandability here. So what I'm thinking is we shorten field 25 up. Use this for, potentially putting some pigs in or other shops, something. It's just, I don't think what we're going to pull out of here in crop is going to be worth the hassle that we have to deal with this dead wall. This won't be as much of an issue because this is going to be a grass field. We'll be able to mow right down the edge of this pretty wide, and that's not going to be a big deal. So we won't really have that much of an issue there. So yeah, so let's get busy. Enough talking. Oh. If you guys watched yesterday, you knew we had the truck. I did make some changes with the tractor. I went and got a bigger tractor for our auger wagon, hoping that it would work, and it did okay, but I found something better, and because of the particular series of these tractors that have launched over the last few weeks, I went with the entire fleet. So we have the 8740S Massey Ferguson Dyna VT. This thing is just awesome. It sounds good. We get some customization with it, and it's doing what I want way better than what I had originally picked. It looks nice inside. So we're going to run some Massey. We're not completely getting rid of Case. We are still running Case. In fact, I have the quad track over here getting ready to, I was going to go cultivate when I realized that that field needed to be plowed, but that's still sitting there. The smaller one, I don't even remember what series that one is. Hold on a sec, let me look. The Maximum CBX 145, we still have that. We still have the 73R, and I'm probably going to get a few other tractors. I like having tractors around, but we have that one, and we also have the 5713S, and the reason why I got this small one was for the little baler. With the little baler in the wagon, which by the way is set up over here. Show you that real quick. This was a Massey Ferguson, this little baler that does the shooting up into the trailer. Like I was explaining yesterday, I had forgotten that it was a Massey. So that's kind of what stemmed everything. I was like, I have to have a Massey that looks like it should be hooked to this, and this one did the job. It's got some customization options as well, and got nice tinted windows. We got some nice paint. Pulls well. We're going to be able to have a front loader on it. So I got thinking, and we have a front PTO, and we got one in the back. 3-point. 3-point. So you get the point. Animal Mother, hello. You feel great. Much better than before. Yes, like I said, I needed to work through some settings. I'm not exactly sure what changed from the last time that I used everything, but I think we've got it sorted out for the most part. So anyways, this small tractor is going to be very good for working in baling in the fields, maybe moving some trailers around when big tractors are in use. Like, you know, for example, let's say I needed to move the auger out of the way or something and I didn't have another tractor laying around. That'll work for that. Front loader, it's going to, obviously it'll help lift bales, it's going to help clean up messes. May even consider using this or another one just like this over with the animals, because I think this would make a nice little cleanup tractor. You get the idea. So we're going to have a couple Masseys. We also have the ability to get the 7700 version of this, which is a medium tractor, right? Am I wrong? Right here, yes. So we could do I didn't realize we were gonna get main color. Wait a minute, what? Oh. Huh. Well, I'll be. That is, ooh. Oh, Massey looks good in white. Massey looks really good in white. Okay, we don't need that. Ho 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 ho. And we can have, what's the max horsepower? 280. This is, we need this. We need this on the farm. That is just, whew. Okay, not a huge fan of that. Just curious. I said, not gonna lie, that looks pretty good too. But that white is just, yeah, I want this. All right, we're gonna lease this because, yeah, back. I'll worry about getting them. Spending money that I shouldn't even be spending. All right, we are going to fold this guy up. Get it out of our way. Let's go see what we can make with this wheat. Let's see who's paying the best wheat. 837. Ouch. 956. Well, I guess that's what we're gonna get. 956. Where is this again? Okay, so I think I remember how to get there. Alright, let's take this grain down and get it sold. Alright, that window tint is just a little too, I don't know why they're starting to put tint on the windshields. And just do the three windows and leave the windshield alone. Get this done. We're going to pick up a plow. We're going to start plowing because I really want to get... Ooh, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Whoa. Because I really want to get grass planted. I want to get those fields merged. So what I'm thinking would make the most sense is we mow the grass area that we have, since that needs to be plowed. Mow that up. Then come through with the plow because I have to merge the fields together anyway. So I think we'll mow, get that cleaned up, plow. I'm trying to remember where the end is right there. Okay. This is a neat little, which is that way? No, this way. This is a neat little dump spot. Oh, we got hung up on the car there. Coming in really tight. Whoop. Man, we're hung up again, aren't we? Yes, we are. Focus, focus. Focus. Come on. I do have ATS, but I currently do not own any wheels. I sold them because I needed to, and then will not be in any position to replace them anytime soon. So, keyboard gaming it is for a little while. I peaked in a little bit. I'm going to have to make some adjustments there. I do apologize, headphone users. Let's see. Boom. 25,834 on that one. And 27,010 on that one. Eh, okay. Let's see, I did about the same yesterday with the 2 loads that I brought. So, what about? Oh, I don't have a horn. Well, I'd honk at you, but that was a fail. Alright, let's get this back to the farm and let's get moving. We need to buy ourselves a plow. And, ooh, what tractor are we going to put that plow on? I wonder if that little Massey could handle that thing. Let's see if that little Massey can handle it. Great. Come to a stop. We need to make sure there's no traffic because these guys do not pay attention. I also have ATS2, which actually I favor a little more than ATS, and mainly just because there's more to drive and it has more options than ATS at the moment. I got a few games that I never really got a chance to play, like Dirt 4. Call of the Wild, I believe was what the name of the game was. I'm just gonna park this up right here. Okay. Hay can stay there. I am so bummed. I wanted to do this because that baler picks up the hay bales, and as you can tell, it goes on a conveyor and it goes whee into the wagon. I wanted this because that way I could, being a solo farming person at the moment, it was easier. Pick it up. Wagon's right there. I don't have to come out here twice. Never occurred to me that I am unaware of a storage building that supports small bales. So I have a big pile of them somewhere over by the shop, I think. Hoping that I would come across one. I reached out. I haven't gotten any information yet. So if any of you watching happen to know of a decent building that'll sort of fit the theme that we're going with here, that holds small hay bales, please let me know. That would be awesome. Alright, so we do not need the auger wagon. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to store said auger wagon, so for the moment we're just going to leave that there. Start engine. I did not realize that was so long. We need to mow. No, we need to plow. We need to buy a plow. Don't even have mowers yet. Plow. Here we go. Subsoiler requires 180 horsepower. Okay. Pretty sure I loaded that bad out. This thing only does 130 tipped out. Okay, so I don't think that's going to be our plow tractor. Now I'm kind of bummed that I did what I did to the 7700 because with those duals on there, that's gonna be overkill for. Well, I suppose. You haven't even looked at this thing. That is just sweet. Alright, so what I think we'll do is I think this is more than enough to run the planter. We'll run the plow on this, even though that's going to be overkill. And kind of a pain because of the big tires, but should we do massive red and that needs to be black. We buy? Yeah, we'll buy this because this is something we're gonna need, so that can become a permanent in our farm. Let's get hooked up and let's just get hooked up. Actually, it doesn't look too bad on that side. Alright, we need to 23. Let's start with 23. Hold this down. Lower. Oop, more lower. Get a little bit of an overlap so that I don't see red rings. Start the worker. What is up ahead of us here? Oh, that's going to be in the way. Okay, now we got that guy going. We need to... Where is my... There you are. Now comes the fun part. We get to start mowing. Smaller. There. And we have the John Deere set. We've got the FC313F and the FC883. Got it. And I think this 7R will work just fine with it. Nathaniel Lee, hi. If you look at the testing list of mod, you may see the Millennial Farmer map in testing. It has been on and off. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for another map. Did that cab just move? It did. Okay. Let's get this bad boy hooked up and... Oh. This 7R is not gonna work. Okay, well, since we have a 7700 in the Massey, we can get another John Deere, but we've got to... first thing I gotta do is figure out... Oh, I owned that tractor. Okay, well, goodbye. That makes that decision real easy. This one... No, I want a mod. And maybe... Nope. It just does not want to give me... That one will, though. It's not a bad looking tractor. Ooh. I just want the fenders. I don't need any of that other. Ha. Not white. Good. Yeah, white it is. That looks pretty dope. There's our mowing tractor. The global, yes. We buy. That is pretty expensive per day, and the mowing something we're going to be doing a lot of. So, let's lease this and see how well it does for us before we pull the trigger on spending all the dough, because I'm not familiar with this mod anyways. Oh, we never went over tires or anything. Crap. Alright, nope. It is what it is, and let's hope it works. Alright, so let's start. Where do we need to start? Unfold that. Unfold that. What is your favorite mod so far for FS19? Ooh. The guy that is making these mods right here. There's a lot that I like. Tractors, there's a lot of nice trucks. The guy that's making from Elk Mountain Modding, I think it is, who's making these buildings and the cabins, and he's got a map coming out, and he's got all kinds of placeables. He's got a nice horse barn, a nice cow barn. That's just hands down, dude. And I mean, this shop is just, there's nothing you can really say. It's a kick-ass shop. Get some storage in here. You can work on your vehicles. You get a little bit on the outside, on each side, you get a little overhang. And this cabin is just awesome. And he's working on a new house, actually, that's more ranch style and less cabin style, but it's gonna have big fancy kitchen, big fancy rooms, bathroom. And I mean, the detail to this is, I never even noticed there was pizza on the table. Wow. I mean, it's just freaking awesome. And this guy is just started to learn how to do mods, and he's already pumping out content like this, and is in the works of a map. So there you go. He's just, it is what it is. We need to shut our door. Alright, what were we doing? Oh, we were mowing. Let's get back to the mower. There we go. Alright, so we need to lower the back. Lower the front. Alright. Engage the front. Engage the back. And now we mow. Okay, well, the tractor is definitely doing very well. I actually like this one better. So there it is, win-win. Awesome. I don't know. Can we can hire a worker. Oh yeah, I guess technically it is a field, isn't it? Well, that would be cool, because then that means I could come through with a windrow. It's okay, you can do your best. I've got a plow anyway, so just get what you can get. We need a windrow. Or do we do a tedder? Oh, well, either way, we will need a windrow at some point. I wouldn't complain if I had exactly that. It's just, and I can't wait. His new house is just from the pictures he's shown while designing. I don't even think it has like the final skins on them or whatever it is, textures. It was just, if you were looking for a house like what that looked like in real life, pretty much anywhere you went to buy that house, no matter where it is in the market, would be like a $500,000+ house. It's like, holy crap! And he's making it all ranch style. It's just amazing. I can't wait. Okay, do we need 9.3? What's 9.1? This has the directional. Yes. I never did figure out how to use that darn thing. Okay, so 75, 9, 3, 11. 75. The only difference is I get to change the color on this, which I'm really not doing anyways. Or we have this, which is an 85 meter, 11 horse, a little bit cheaper. Ooh, I like that. I like it. Now we should be able to run that windrow on this. Bought that tractor and that hasn't even moved. It's alright, it will soon though. Wow, that windrow I think is bigger than this tractor. Oh, that is funny. It is longer, it is wider. Alright. Let's open this bad boy up. Yeah, seems to be doing it alright. Cool. Alright. Get this done. Now, the question now is, what do we do with this grass? Do we pick it up loose, or do we bale it? I'm going to say I'm going to pick it up loose. Because I don't have any decent storage sheds in game for hay bales, because I wasn't planning on. Turn what on? Whoa. There we go. That mower's missing. I have to have a little chit chat with that worker. We are going to take back over the mower because, well, there's a good reason why. I want to make sure it does what it needs to around over there by that shop, or the silo area, because that technically is part of this field. Alright, we need to lower, turn on, lower, turn on. Screen. Ooh, the video quality looks off. Whoops. Yeah, just gonna go back and fix that. Animal Mother, it's nice to have you back online. Thank you. It's good to be back. Alright. Let's go back down here. Actually, I think I might go ahead and do my edging now. I want to leave the grass alone where I marked it out so that it just stays looking realistic. Alright. There we go. Oh, it's kind of hard to stare at. Hurts the eyes a little bit. There we go. All right. I'm really liking this mower setup. It's working really well. It's quick. As far as I'm concerned, it can be just strictly a mower. Hmm. Oh, my timing was impeccable, huh? Oh no, is it gonna... Is he out driving me? Like, faster? And that's where I fell asleep a little bit. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Eh. Whew. Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah, that'll do. Nice. Oh, you know what I've just realized? We don't have any music in the back. Let me get this guy lined up since this dude's on my heels here. Just because I'm gonna have to Windows tab out Set a worker up to these days going. Yes, I'm still listening. Good grief. The worker's missing again. No. Maybe that's because my driving skills were not on par. We're gonna let it finish the row so I don't have to reset all the motors and stuff. And get a good jump start on that windrower. Okay, now stop. Lower the front. Can't tell what's going on. You know, I think I am gonna bail this. And then we'll just pick it up and I'll get a bail barn. Well, I'll have to do the big bills though. But I think that makes the most sense. Though a loading wagon with the 7700 Massey would be a nice way to break that tractor. Need to get the trees planted over there yet too. Gotta get this property broke up. Dang, did it again. You know, we could actually extend the grass. Oh no, we can't because of that stupid border. I need a. Yeah, we need to. I don't like the purchasing system on this map. I need to see if there's a way to edit it. Without buying the entire map up. I need to make. There we go. much more do we got? Just a little bit more. Okay. Finish up. However you need to finish up. We've got a lot more projects that need to get dealt with today. And that plow. How is that plow doing? And it seems to be going rather smooth. We need to do what now with this field? This field's going to need to be fertilized. That one needs lime. We have... What options do we have? Okay, so we can do a powder for fertilizer, but we're gonna need one of these bigger ones for the lime because it just the little ones just eat up way too much. Or we could do, well, either way we're going to need the big one for lime, a big spreader for lime. But instead of doing a small dry fert, we could do a pull behind type system on a tractor, or we don't really have any good options there, so never mind. We're just gonna do, yeah, let's just do this. How much is that? Well, 14,000. 12 mile an hour. Is there... Okay, no horsepower requirement there. Let's do that. I think that'll be more than enough for us for now. We can even extension big. Yeah, we'll set up narrow tires. No. Standard. Standard. Spreading discs. 6 meters. Sure. Alright. We are going to lease that. And then we are going to get this one for our fertilizer. And I think we're just going to lease that. Alright. But you know what? We also need, I forgot all about it. Hold on. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Loading wagons. Need the biggest one we have. 56.5. 56. 42. 45. 43. Is this thing? Okay. Seriously yet? Okay. What's that one again? 56, so that one wins. 240 extension. Michelin. Lease. Let's disconnect that first. Let's go get picking up that grass so that we can get right into being able to plow that when we are ready. This tractor, who is this again? The 7726S should have no issues picking this stuff up. I hope. Lower, on, lower, on. Back to work. Glad I come over here. Not gonna lie, the Massies are looking pretty nice in the field. This is my favorite. That just looks so good. Alright, lower the pickup. Turn it on. Stay centered. What are we doing? Okay. Alright. Nice. Alright, so we will get all this picked up, and then we'll get everything plowed, we'll get everything fertilized. Cool. Now we might have to skip rows for this thing. Yeah, we'll have to skip rows with it. But that's okay though, it keeps us moving. Oh, the windrow I don't think is going to go back and hit that other section. We might have to take care of that one. Alright, so, okay, well, we haven't even finished 2 swaths and we're already over half, so, okay, this is yielding a lot more than I thought it was gonna. No, it's not gonna let me pick that mess up, really? Oh, come on. You know, Nebraska Lands isn't a bad map, but there are a few things that they really dropped the ball on. I don't think we're gonna make it to the end. Oh, our windrower might actually keep going. What is he doing? What are you doing, dude? Whoa. What? He backed all the way up here. They have really improved the worker AI. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Alright. Alright, we need to turn that back on, I presume. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Let's finish this up. Mower needs to hurry up. That little Massey's catching up to him. I definitely missed some there. Oh, I stand corrected. We did make it to the Stewart drag racing over there. And we're full. Alright, so we will take this over, and I believe our silo holds this, so we're going to try it out. I think this is a bulk silo. It will. Alright. How much do we get? 500,000 liters. Okay, cool. Hopefully we can fit all this. Now, I think what I'm going to do is pick all this up. Is it still lowered? No. There we go. Okay, lowered and on. Of not having access to the grass parts between two fields that I own. Oh wait. That's alright. We'll do a little bit of farming here. We'll make some good money. We'll do a little bit. I'll keep searching for a better map. Great demand at compost cell. What? Compost cell. What do they buy? Compost. 12,794. How do we make compost? I'm gonna rename everything to the composters. Holy shnikes. We're gonna have to look into compost. That's some good money. Did I make the swing or not? Make enough of it. Whoa. Oh, I got all of it. Look at that. Ah, keep missing. I wonder if we should put a silo pit in for the cows. Sorry. I had the thought, and then as I was watching my screen and making sure that I was doing everything, because remember when I said that because this is the way it is, uh, this is just, it's a pain in the butt. So what I want to do is just, because this is a good sized field, from there to here is still a good sized field. So I'm thinking we grass this off, and then this will allow us to put another animal thing down if we need to, whatever. We can put a riding course up for the horses, a bulk storage for manure, a silage pit we could put here, and still keeping it away from the house. And okay, I got some ideas of rolling. Even if we can't make the boundary parts do what we want, I can still make something neat. I know I don't have access to my land. Come back for cleanup duty down on this end. Those two finish? No. I wish you could hire a worker for this. How's that plow going? Getting there. Wow. Need to fire that driver. Whoever that driver is fired. Missing all kinds of grass. We need that stuff to feed our that. Oh, yeah, that's me. Well, we can't fire me, can we? Now we have oat on hand for horses that came from the other field. What we need to do now is get a stockpile going of what we, well, I don't want to say a stockpile, but we need a decent pile going of what we're going to need for cows. So we can actually start getting animals. We need to figure out a water source, which I kind of have an idea on that. I full? I am full. Alright, let's go dump this again. So that's 113,000 liters we've just dropped off of this. We're only going to get to make a couple more drops, and then we're going to be full. I'm waiting for the mod to drop that is part of the maze thing, and it's supposed to change how you're able to feed animals and what you can feed animals. I can't remember what the heck the name of it was. I'm waiting for that to come out because that's going to be a game changer when it comes to doing animals, because we're not going to have to have a bazillion crops growing just to take care of 2 animals, really, because the pigs are the ones that are fussy and the cows kind of require some stuff too. So horses are literally, well, horses and chickens are, well, no, sheep are the easiest if we want to get technical. Okay, so I think, you know what, I think what I'm going to do is lower that, I'm going to pick that, turn that on. We're going to pick this bit up here, try to anyway, and then we're going to get these next 2, ooh, missed that there too. Man, my driving is not. Well, we'll just have to make do. As I said, we only have 500,000 liter capacity in that silo, so I don't think we're going to fit all this in there anyway. Creation of compost, you only have to unload straw in the silo. Compact cover, wait for fermentation, discover, and we can use it for fertilization of the fields and for sale. I think it's a special mod. Might have something to do with the global company. I'm gonna look into that though, because that's some pretty good money. And the composting, I think you might be right. I think it does have something to do with a plant or the BGA or something to that effect. You know what? We're gonna clean this up now because, yeah, I know I don't have access. This is bugging me. Yeah. Get in my wagon. My music cut out again. Sounds like it did. Nope. Let's clean this up like this. Nice. We'll lift. We'll lift the pickup, and now we will, where did we leave off? Right there. Get lined up here. We'll lower our lift. Okay, so well, I got a little note. Ooh, we're done with that. Alright, nice. So we'll get closer to down here. So I got my little notepad here. I'm going to make a note of things that I need to look up and or find for the farm that we don't currently have access to. This guy set up. We need bale storage. We need to look up compost, how to compost. Sorry, making notes for myself before I forget. And manure storage actually would be handy to have, and silage. I know those over there will hold the silage and stuff, but I don't want to have all of it in there. I really want to have my own dedicated bins for it. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I really would like to have a spot where I can let the manure bulk up and deal with it in one whack instead of always having to clean out pens and then do something with the manure. I want to be able to just store it and be done with it. Maybe even get something in here, because I don't know if it'll be enough for us to fertilize with, but maybe we can figure out a way of using it where we can turn it into money. Yeah, that one's getting picked up right now. The other small ones are fine, but I was gonna have to make a white turn to get back in my line anyway, so we'll just go ahead and pick this up, and then we will continue on. Those two are just about done over there, from the looks of it. Pick this up. Lower. And thank you for also, Animal, for looking that up. I don't think I have Global Company. I don't have Global Company. I've got some homework to do tonight for some placeables. Gonna need to make some changes to my mod folder. Ooh, this is almost full. I'm not even gonna bother starting these. Just go ahead and dump it and actually see where we're sitting in the silo. let's see, where are we at? Okay, we can still get quite a bit more in here. So actually, we might get a good chunk of that field in. This is exciting. I do want to plant the trees before I tear this field up, though. So you know what? This is, I can do more of this off stream. Oh, shut that off. I want to get in-game trees planted right through here to create a border. And we need to get where did it go? On, lower, on. Now you're done. Try finishing your work first there, bub. Alright. Well, let's fold him up. Let's fold him up. This did some mowing that it shouldn't have done. Whoa. But now it is time to turn the John Deere into a tree planter. Lower, unhook. Lower, no. Unhook. Oh, I can't. Seriously? Okay, that's window. That's side door. Wait a minute. Haha, okay. Now. We need one of these. And we are going to need saplings. Yes. Molasses pallet. That we've got to buy. Pretty sure I'm going to need these 2, 3. Alright, let's go hook up this. Let's plant a tree! Come on now. There we go. Whoops. Don't judge me. There we go. Where do I need to be? Why they don't make one of these that can hold a couple pallets at a time and auto load is beyond me. I'm sure it exists somewhere in this world. I wish we'd have one. Alright, where do we start? We start right here. Lower. And on. Nice. See, that's how that's supposed to work. Tree. That worked out pretty well. I think that one's gonna have to get cut down once it grows, but okay. There we go. Now I'm not completely done with not completely done with this because I can think of a few other places that I'd like to kind of border it out with forever trees from in-game. So we will lower this down and we will let that sit right there. And now we are going to check on our other. Alright. No, we need to shut that off. Alright. So this guy's done. Fold that up. Start the engine on this. Let's get this back to the shop. No, I like this windrower. I think we'll keep this around for a while. Park this guy right here. Turn it off. Alright, what do we got left? What's this? That's that. What's this? Oh, yes. Okay. How much do we have in there? Okay, and there's really no market for selling this, is there? No. No. Okay. So what we could do... We'll do silence bales? Do they do any bales? No bales. Straw. Ah, straw cell. Okay. So what's my... That's grass, which is... that one. What we could do is tether the rest of this up, and then we could sell it. Or we could tether the rest of it up to put in for animal food. I think we should get a tether. This one. No. That. What do we got? That's a decent tether. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and buy that little guy. It's cheap. Shut the tractor off. Let's go and get the little Massey because we definitely don't need the big one. I'm gonna have to find a little nifty storage shed here. I'm gonna have to rethink the layout of the shops here. Alright, let's go tether the rest of that up. Then we can pick that up, sell it, or store it, rather. This will give us hay. How's the plow guy going along? How's he going? We might need to invest in 2 of those plows. Ooh. That's another question, too. Do we combine 23 and 25? Because, like I said, this little area here is kind of weird because that's where the entrance is. So we really only have, and then I don't know, kind of just a weird thing there, but that's all we're gonna have for 25. Should we make one big, massive field here, and then have another field here? And I don't know. Maybe purchase them next to us or something. 374. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think we should. I'll do it after we're done, because that other field is actually fertilized rather well. I kind of would. We should get a crop in that. Do we have a free train? Who's finished their task? No, sir. You will be mistaken if you think you're done. We scatter all the grass. There we go. Alright, so now we can come over to that one. And we can start picking up this stuff. Oh, I really wish there was a faster way to do this. Isn't there an attachment you can put on the front of a forage header to pick this stuff up? I thought there was. There is. I might have to look into that. Now this is going to yield pretty good too. We're already up to almost 20,000 liters. And we've barely put a dent into this field, so that's pretty good. Okay. Forage, harvester. I want to see what kind of mods there are for that. That'll make it easier to do this here. That'll be good enough. I'll have to go over some of this with a ground eraser. You know, I really hate having a conversation and realizing that I muted my microphone and forgot to unmute it, so we get to start that all over again. Little recap here is things that we need to look for. Bale storage, manure storage, we need silo bunkers, animal trailers that will do not just horses but the other animals. I'm not happy with the ones in game. I want to find a good mod forage harvester to help us with this grass pickup stuff, something that going to look sweet. So we'll look at that. We also need to look at the intel on how to do the composting thing, because I would consider doing something like that. And then I went on to say, as I'm recapping everything here, because of the equipment that we acquired. Now I know some things will go back because they're on lease, and we really are not going to have a use for them. Nonetheless, this particular layout is going to well, with the equipment, it's going to require more sheds, and with this particular layout, I'm not going to be happy with how the sheds look once we place them. So what I'm thinking is, this particular area here should stay the main silo. We will put the hay bale silo storage buildings here. Anything that's storage, the manure bunker, this little silage bunker, all this will be a one-stop shop for all that stuff. And then what we'll do is have this area dedicated for potential upgrades to barns, added animals, whatever the case may be for here. And we can put a nice shop area up that's around this border here, where I think that's going to look much, much better, and I'm going to be a lot happier with it. So we will be working on making those changes. I might do them on stream, I might do them off stream. It all depends on when I'm able to get caught up on all this work. I do want to try to have all of the fields ready to go for tomorrow morning's stream so that we can start planting at least crop. You know, if we can't get to the grass field, I'd be cool with that. But I would like to at least get some crop in and maybe get some animals going if we're able to do so. That would be cool. I know we could probably do some horses. We can't really jump into cows right now because I am still lacking some things that they're going to need. And as far as crops go, I don't want to get into the whole hacking crop in just to get started. We'll have to get cracking, get it made, get it on hand, and then, you know, we'll do our thing. So, with that said, thank you, Animal, for coming around, man. It's been awesome seeing you. Nathaniel, if you're still here, thank you. We will see everybody tomorrow. Again, I stream live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m., 12 noon, Pacific Standard Time. If you don't want to miss a stream, that's where I'll be. If you're a part of our Facebook group, I post direct links in Facebook and on our Discord every day. So if you're a part of either one of those, you'll get a much better notification than the bell from YouTube. I will have links in the description tomorrow for both of those. This whole new YouTube streaming setup thing that YouTube did, I'm not particularly fond of it, and I'm still trying to figure out where everything is, but I will get links in the description as soon as I sort that out. So there will be our Discord and our Facebook, and then more to come as we get them going. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe. That's the most important thing, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.